You don't do much, do you? You don't get invited to places. You probably don't even get talked about. And when you do, it's comments like, oh yeah, he's all right. What about him? Oh yeah, yeah, that guy. You're the type of guy that doesn't get invited to places. The type of guy that finds out a week later that his friends went out on the weekend. You don't have what people want. Try to actually imagine this, visualize this. You're walking to class and you hear some people talking about your friend who's trying to be an influencer. They show each other his gym progress he's taken. He's put on his Instagram account. Oh, look at this, look at this. They show you the screen. Haha, isn't this your friend? Isn't this your friend? You pretend to say, what? What? And give a little awkward chuckle like you didn't hear them. You know exactly what they said. What? Yeah, yeah. And you walk off. You don't say anything. I always used to act in a way that people would like me just enough to not dislike me. I always did this because I was scared my opinion might be different from somebody else's, and you likely are the same if you're watching this. What if my opinion's different from somebody else? What if I disagree with them? What if you strengthen the bond with your brother who's trying to become an influencer by sticking up for him? Imagine how much he'd respect that. Imagine how much people who have the same views as you would respect you if you said them out loud. It's necessary to not be compatible with people if you want to be compatible with other people. Why would you even want to try be compatible with people who are making fun of your friend? Think about that for a second. People who do things you don't agree with and have views you don't agree with. You have to strengthen the bond between you and those people you are genuinely compatible with, and make a further gap between the people you don't even fucking agree with in the first place. Why are you trying to be friends with them? Now, this is all happening because you are depolarized. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you would have done the same thing that the guy in the story would have done. You wouldn't have said anything. You wouldn't have stood up for your own brother. Don't bullshit. Conflict's uncomfortable. I understand. Conflict it's something you don't want to be in. But we all know, if we've experienced self-improvement, that on the other side of discomfort is treasure beyond belief. How do we fix this? Polarization. Polarization is putting yourself and your views to the extreme ends of a scale. Typically for men like us on self-improvement, the scale is masculinity and femininity. So being totally masculine or being a woman. And you're sitting somewhere in the middle. This is because you are depolarized. This middle ground is where the majority of all people basically in our generation lie. Think about it. Women are becoming masculine. They're going to work, earning, providing for the family. That's a masculine trait. Men are getting told what to do by their boss, being submissive. That's a feminine trait. You'll notice if you look into some people's relationships, the women are making a lot of the decisions. Where are we going for dinner? Which table are we sitting at? They literally lead the way into the restaurant with the little man behind them. What if I pick the wrong table? And what if the restaurant I pick she doesn't like? What if the restaurant she picks you don't like? Do you think she thinks about that when she's being masculine? No. Men are becoming way more feminine because of our dropping testosterone levels. 50% in the last 50 years. And the decrease in testosterone is increasing by 2.5 times every year. This is something you need to fix. Polarizing yourself isn't just a good thing that will make you feel a bit better. It's necessary. Your life literally may depend on it one day. But in the modern day, it's made to seem bad when you're the one making decisions as a man. It's misogynistic. Where are we going for dinner? You don't ask that question. You set the date, make the reservation. Oh, darling, we're going for dinner here at 9 p.m. Okay, honey. So that's a real, a polarized relationship. Don't follow your purpose and your true desires. That's too masculine. We need you to have a job, a full-time job, and pay the mortgage. Do the dirty work and then get disrespected online in your own home for being a man. It's just how it is now. But being completely honest, there is hope. We can polarize ourselves. And the most liberating thing about this is we can literally do it just by changing the way we think and maybe doing a few exercises and actionable steps, which I'll share with you. When you're polarized, people either love you or they hate you. You're not in this boring middle ground where people think nothing about you. Oh, he's all right. Yeah. You would rather have the people you're compatible with love you and the people you're not hate you because it fucking doesn't matter. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck about them anyway. I don't like them. So here are some actionable steps you can actually do to become more polarized. I want you to grab a piece of paper and make a checklist. We're going to be doing some actionable steps that are going to help us become more polarized, more masculine, and people are going to talk about us more, whether it's because they hate us or they love us. So you've got your little checklist. Write this down. The first one, experience conflict. Disagree with someone today. It's pretty simple. You can do it however you want. What I did, I went on social media and I just posted an opinion I had on, it was on ADHD medication and people were relying on it. I waited for the text to come in. I got a few messages about it and I didn't die. Wow, who would have thought? I had an idea. Someone disagreed with it and no one's dead. Why are you scared for your life to share your opinion? The next step, write this down on the checklist and get ready to check it off soon because it's a pretty easy one. Make more decisions and stick to them. Don't ask for people's opinions on things. Use your own judgment. You know things. You need a bit more confidence in yourself, and this is how you gain more confidence. By doing things you think are right, and if they turn out well, then good. If they turn out bad, then you've learned from it. Number 3 to put on the checklist, share your true beliefs and don't hold back. If you believe something, talk about that with your friends. You can tell your gamer friends, hey, I don't agree that you play video games. It's probably really bad for your mental health. It is really bad for your mental health. And if they disagree, then you're not compatible. Why do you want to be around people who think playing video games is good? And if they do agree, then you've just helped someone get onto self-improvement. Win, fucking win. Polarization is a good thing. Number 4, write this down. Speak like you know. Speak with a certainty about you. You're right until you're proven wrong. A lot of people assume they don't know things before they do. The last one is pretty simple. Quit watching porn and jacking your meat. Porn is the number 1 worst habit you can do for your mental health and your masculinity in itself. You're literally trading your masculine juice for a little bit of pleasure and you're throwing it out the window. You're literally throwing your masculinity away. This tactic of polarization will get you talked about more in your social circles. More people will keep up with you because they either love you or hate you. And either way, they're still watching you and talking about you. Your status is getting higher and higher. They're fans. They are fans if they hate you or if they love you. You're not going to have any fans in this depolarized state. Look, I get it, bro. It's not your fault. But since it's you that's dealing with being depolarized, it is your responsibility to change it. No one's going to be able to change it for you. We've been conditioned since pretty much childhood to be emasculine, to be depolarized, to fit in with the crowd, to do what you're told. But we don't want to be average or normal, do we? We as men need to make this change for ourselves and do the work to become masculine. If you want to connect or talk with me, you can join the Discord down in the description. We can discuss topics like masculinity and how to become more masculine, how to become more polarized. I appreciate your time, bro.